Welcome to the TED3 webinar series. TED3 stands for Tools for Employment and Environmental Education Development. TED3 is an Erasmus Plus project co-funded by the European Union, which wants to support and boost youth work for a more sustainable and greener future. These webinars aim to raise awareness about crucial issues for our time. Enjoy the watch.
Sustainability, youth and social work, a better future. If we have something in common in Europe and Latin America, is that we jointly want to make things work for a better future.
And believe us that in TED3 we are exactly creating the background for it.
According to the UNICEF Youth Delegation, youth from Latin America and the Caribbean call for environmental education and effective participation in decision-making.
While in line with the European education area, the European Union is encouraging the education and training sector to take action to contribute to the green transition and to strengthen the sustainability competencies of all learners.
In the end, we are united in diversity and in youth work green education.
Estonia is putting a lot of effort into green education, and it's becoming to be the most important part of environmental education to save our mineral resources and forests. They find it important to develop environmental awareness as a relationship between human and environment, and to understand their impact on the environment by doing their everyday activities. To achieve it, communication about green education is crucial. Green education has an important place in Estonian school system as well. Because of that, the main and largest target group in that field are kids and youngsters. Topics are deeply integrated into schools' programs, as well as they are often used and spoken in youth work. The target groups are our grown-ups and young people's parents, in order to support them in letting go of their old habits and beliefs and truly open up to see the bigger picture and consider better alternatives for the environment.
In Peru, green education is oriented to generate responsible environmental citizenship and an inclusive, sustainable and competitive society with identity. That means that the actions have the goal to transform people's mindset and daily decisions, impacting economical, cultural and social issues. But how to address this in complex societies with many communities coexisting and having different perspectives of green education? So the main change needed is to recognize diversity, respect it, promote discussions about the many ways of being a responsible citizen in terms of the environment, and start long-term actions for exchanging experiences through communities, generations, and levels of government that will make us cooperate in a more consistent and democratic way. We see our TED3 methodology focused on cooperation and horizontal exchange as a very inspirational starting point to develop these kinds of experiences in our context and improve and legitimize our policies. Because if we don't learn how to listen to each other, we will never learn how to make a better planet for now and for the future of all of us. And our policies and isolated actions will never work or have a real impact.
The status of youth work as well as environmental education are in a moment of transformation in Italy, and even more after pandemic. The ecological transition is one of the pillars of the Next Generation EU program, and it constitutes an essential guideline for the future development of our country. On the other hand, youth work begins to be more and more known in Italy and also recognized within national and regional laws and decrees. In our country, there are European and national funds used to activate educational projects on environment, sustainability, cultural heritage, global citizenship, the link with the territory, intercultural wealth, the interdisciplinary dimension, and the possibility of building targeted cognitive paths in the field of sustainability. What can we do for better adherence to green education? Simple. Implement activities, initiatives, and awareness campaigns that aim to deal with important issues such as projects dedicated to sustainable agriculture, workshops and sessions on circular economy, information and promotion of sustainable mobility, cross-sectoral collaborations, and more.
In Spain, green education has so far been an urgent answer to the global environmental crisis, just a reaction. It has been based on spreading information about the impact that our actions make on the environment. According to Ipsos, 70% of Spanish people fully understand the importance of climate change, and most of them are willing to take action. The goal that will now make an impact is to transform education into action. It is necessary that we apply the knowledge and start making small and big actions that reduce our carbon footprint. For education to yield results, it must be continuous and practical. It is more than only integrating sustainability in the educational system and generating changes on a curricular level. The actions must be implemented from institutions, from social media, from non-formal education, and even from home. Here's an example. As youngsters are the future of a country, it should be compulsory that during all the youth work-related activities, sustainable practices are applied. Reduce, reuse, recycle, waste reduction, pollution prevention, limit energy use, check the composition of the products we consume. We need to go more steps ahead.
The competent authorities should continue to promote the committed participation of the mass media in strengthening ecological awareness and socialization of sustainable development projects, common parts but different content. We need to use more social media and TV programs to make a difference in the message to the enterprises and consumers, to raise awareness in the way we consume and how they can reduce the packing of the products. For that, we need the support of government, big companies, and citizens, and day by day make changes that endure and influence youth grow more sustainable. In the end, we are united in diversity and in youth world green education.
We recognize that exchange is a crucial tool to improve green education in complex situations. Also, non-formal initiatives are as important as the formal ones if we want to make real inclusion and to incorporate the youth approach. Ideas and planification are very important and validated, but we have to start working harder on actions to take green education to the next level. And for that purpose, the use of massive social media is an important strategy to strengthen our effort. The future of green education is youth.
We hope that everyone will come to know the solution that young people, just like you, are creating for a more sustainable future. Let's start doing something about it. This is your opportunity to be the change agent of the world. Thank you for watching the TED3 webinar series.